Josh, and I'm here to support the truckers. Honk honk.
Hey, I'm Marisol. I'm also here to support the truckers.
Hi, I'm Brendan. Action must be done for changes.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm here to support the truckers, and we come in peace.
Yeah, we live downtown. A couple of us do, and we're happy to have everyone here. I have not personally experienced or seen anything down here that's bad. Everyone's been friendly, handing out food, feeding the homeless, playing music, dancing, kids playing. Like, I've been here probably 6 hours a day, every day since it started.
Same. I've been coming with him too. You know, people come to this country to have choices. A lot of people have escaped really terrible countries where they took their choices away. For example, my dad came from Cuba. People over there literally were going door to door, and they had two choices. Either you take the vaccine, that isn't even a vaccine that we have heard of here in this country because it's from probably another communist country like Russia or something like that, or Chinese. But anyways, they would go door to door, knock. You had two choices: sign these papers saying that if anything happens to you, it's not their fault, or you get in the car and go to prison, and you don't know when the next time you'll see your family member. So people came from countries like that to come to this country so they can have a choice. That means choice in everything. Yes, I agree with the law. You have to follow certain things, but they've stepped way beyond the point of like ever coming back from this and saying that this is good for the country. If you look back at dictators, that's what they do. They tell you have to do this because it's good for the country. Go back in history. This is a repetition. It might not be just as bad, but you know, once they take all your freedoms away, you can't come down here. And
you're no longer in a free country.
No, you're no longer in a free country. So they're taking everything away from you. So this is the moment that history changes. We're at the fork. We either go towards freedom, or we're gonna go towards really dark times where we have literally no choice because it's gonna be good for the rest of society.
This is honestly like the largest protest I've ever seen, but at the same time it's also the most peaceful. You don't get those two together very often, and this is fantastic to see.
Here.
But yeah, honestly, keep it up. We don't want this to go on forever, but we.
And they're blowing the horns every single day. My wife thought there was a train coming through the thing this morning because there's a train car came by. But I was like, honey, it's the truckers. She goes, yes, freedom, finally.
Yeah,
finally somebody's standing for our rights.
I understand it is annoying to have the horns in your ears all the time, but we've tried everything. We've complied. We've done everything to follow.
We've even protested in paper signed documents.
Exactly. And
nothing was done.
changed.
So this is a lot of people's last stand. Like everyone, not everyone, but I think at first, before they started putting the rules in, it was something like only 40% of the people were taking the vaccine by their choice. Then it was like, hey, you can't do this, that, or this or that, and they started taking things away. Started slowly coercing you to the point that now any federal government worker that doesn't have it is put on unpaid leave, which means that you can't get EI, you can't get any of your benefits, you can't even go try to find another job because you can't qualify for any of the benefits because you're still technically employed. So that's a way that they're just forcing people to give up everything to have their choice or comply.
So
and that is so heinous. That's the shit that our country goes to war with other countries over for human rights.
Hi, it's Sarah, and I'm here to support the truckers. This past 2 years has been incredibly difficult on a lot of people. Personally, my father has been severely depressed and he doesn't leave his bed. I'm here for him, I'm here for my whole family, and we come in peace with my friends, and we're showing the world that this is truly peaceful. And I'm very proud of us, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of all the Canadians that are coming together. So thank you.
thank you all very much for being here, and thank you very much for standing for your freedoms.
I am who Justin is talking about. I am the fringe minority. I'm out here without a shirt. I'm giving free hugs. This is all he's afraid of. My two kids are coming out to support the truckers with me.
Yes, mine was out here earlier.
Want to say anything? You said thank you.
Thank you for being here. So these are some of the signs that have been posted.
Remember how they told us that we can't put our signs up here?
Yeah, they said we couldn't. Good thing that we did. Oh, and all the garbage that's on the streets apparently. Look at this. There's places you can put your own garbage because the city has not put the trash cans up, and they still didn't have them before we were even out here protesting.
By with trash picking things and picking up the trash throughout the day to make sure that this is a clean healthy protest.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
safe.
Exactly. Well, I don't know. Have you ever felt unsafe around any of the protesters?
No, man.
No.
Every time I walk through a protester, I feel like it's like family. I feel like I'm walking up to my brother and my sister and my dad and my mom.
I think this has united us in a way that we could have never been united.
It really has.
And look, tasty snacks.
We make them.
Canadian soldiers died for our freedom, honor them. Yep. I like this. I'm gonna get it
What is
close.
that? Canadian Charter
Hey,
of Rights
Jesse.
and Freedoms.
Your father did. I like that.
Oh,
Thank you, truckers, for being so strong. I love this. Fight for our kids'
all in
freedom.
hope. I love that.
Truck on. Oh, beautiful. Whoever wrote this, I love you. Just so you know, I love you personally. Hi, my name is Miriam, and I am in front of the Parliament Hill at the Trucker Convoy 2022. I am so proud right now to be a Canadian. For many years, I watched many of us in different ways be oppressed. Ways us as a whole have been oppressed in one way or another. When COVID hit, at first we all thought, okay, we're in it together, you know, we'll just hide in our houses. And then they put and installed fear constantly in us. And it was so discouraging to spend the better part of a year living in terror that if I go outside, I might die. And how many people are feeling like this constantly and still right now? The worst part about this, as I can see right now, is that the protest right now has divided us completely. We have half of us that are here giving out food. Like right today, I got snacks, everyone's been giving out hugs, we're all talking, we're all sweet. And you know what the worst part about this is? They are saying that we are violent. And to be honest, the non-protesters have shoved me. They have yelled. I saw one of them throwing snowballs and ice at truckers. I saw one charge at people screaming. So when you're listening to the media, you need to know that it is not the real story. If you want to take a look at any of the videos from all of us that have been down here, it has been nothing but peaceful. And it makes me really sad that the police are ordered to take away gas from the truckers here who are trying to protect us and protect our freedoms being taken. When's the last time that you were able to walk down the street and not be afraid? When's the last time you were able to talk about a problem and have it solved? Or even have someone listen to you without pacifying you and then pushing you off to the next person and not caring? This is where that changes. If we all stand together, this is where we will find a voice together. If you look around, they want to stop a quiet, peaceful protest. I have not heard one horn go off. And they're saying that there's violence, people are terrified. It's fake news, because if it wasn't fake, then why do I have all this proof? And what makes me really sad is that you will meet the best people here. They're giving out hot dogs, hugs, they're praying for each other. Everyone here is banding together as a unity rather than against each other. And what's worse is that Justin Trudeau is hiding and not speaking to us, but he's waiting. It's like when kids get in trouble in class. You know, you have the good kids that listen, that just sit there, and the other kids are throwing papers or something, for example. Not like we are, but it's just an example. Now, when the teacher pins the good kids against the bad to get everyone to listen, well, you guys are listening, so you're the good ones. So until these guys listen, well, you guys are going to have to just not get the good benefits. Okay, so you're going to put everyone on lockdown longer. You're not going to listen to anyone else, and you're going to make everyone suffer just so that you can turn them on us for us standing up for freedoms. We have lost the freedom to say what goes inside our bodies. We have lost the freedoms to say what goes inside our kids' bodies. I am so scared for the next generation that they will have total control over our bodies. And I believe in freedom of choice, because the choice should be easy. This is my body, and I get to choose what goes in it. I am done living in fear, and I'm done seeing my friends and family live in fear. This has been nothing but total chaos. The chaos has been COVID. The chaos has been getting vaccines that we don't know what's in us. The chaos is watching people die off from a shot that we don't understand. When we talk about "Oh Canada" and we look about how we're talking about the Canadian anthem, the national anthem, it says, "Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee." The truckers right here are standing on guard, protecting us and trying to give us a voice where we don't have one. So I want to say a huge thank you to everybody here who's fighting for the right for us to have a voice. And I love you so much, and thank you. Truck on. Freedom!
This is to serve the truckers. This is to serve the people. This is to serve the homeless people. This is to serve anybody and everybody who wants something to eat, is thirsty, who wants to check it out. And we're here to bless the truckers, to bless ourselves, to bless people around here. And we're trying to serve God. And God be glorified in all this.
And so if you can see right now, this protest is so peaceful. People have dropped off socks. They've helped us because my socks were completely soaked through. There's so much help for us if we need it. There's blankets, which is super nice, Kleenex in case you get too cold. There is some good food Bible books there. There is toothpaste. There's hand warmers. It's just everything here. There's care packages. It's beautiful. There's cookies, which look totally yummy, which I might grab one. And they have like amazing food and amazing company, amazing people, and it's just it's
people that
so
you actually know from Ottawa.
Yeah, we know him, so it's pretty cool. So it's just been really nice. So thank you again for everything.
Okay, you're saying I'm not allowed to bullshit? What am I going to talk about then? All these people on the news, they just bullshit, man. My name's Chris. I'm from Calgary. I'm a freedom fighter, and I've been fighting for over 4 years now. Decided to come out here to Ottawa because Ottawa needs a boost. Had the opportunity to come on this convoy, and I'm still here. Been here since the beginning, and I'm going to stay. What I need is everybody out there to get off your fucking couch and get out here and start helping, because I can't stay here forever. I got to go back to Alberta because we're way ahead of you. We're probably 2 years ahead of people in Ontario. So it's up to you guys to win your freedom here, and we'll help. So it's not just the vaccine mandates. There's way more than this. That's just the start. It's going to take a couple of years. We have to eliminate the entire system of government in Canada and start over. So I don't want to scare you guys away too much. Just remember, freedom is essential. And if you don't stand up now because you're scared, wait till you just wait and see how scared you are when they start putting you in camps. So get out here now. Let's fight for our freedom.
Amen.
5 minutes for fighting.
You deserve it.
Uh-oh. This kid's
And
pretty
last
decent.
night they were using a piece of wood for a hockey puck. That's how ingenuity it works here. in
That's
Canada.
amazing.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho.
Freedom! Thank you.
My name's Andrew. Oh, he's my
Superman, man.
So we are doing a documentary. So
Documentary?
yeah.
Yes.
So if anyone wants to talk and say what they want to say, I do want to get that. I do want to get the one part where you're saying that this is our one and only.
from Trenton, Ontario, together with a bunch of my brothers and sisters that all have transports, and we come here to send Justin a message that enough is enough, and we're here to fight for our freedoms. Not just our freedoms, but the freedoms for every single Canadian. I'm unvaxxed, and I believe, again, we're sending Justin a message. It should be a choice. It shouldn't be mandated.
Do you believe in the fact that we should have to show documentation of our private medical records?
I agree that it should be abolished. The QR code is nothing but a platform. Born in Ottawa. I live in the bush. I cannot stand what's happening in our country. When I come into town to get supplies, it's pure lunacy. I care for all people in the world. And we had a lot of bad press the first couple days. Right in front of these trucks. I moved here and I started standing here 11 days ago, 10 hours a day. We've had zero bad press in front of these trucks since then. My message is peace. I've gotten hugs from thousands of people. And the government says that I should be dead by now. I'm not dead. And my resolve is stronger than theirs. I'm not moving until mandates are gone. My name is Dana Lee. DANALEEMELFI. So I'm Jacko from West Australia, living in Toronto. I'm here because the vaccine mandate will mean I won't be able to apply for permanent residency, so I can't stay in Canada unless we get this repealed. Now, I've been fighting hard against all this rubbish in Toronto for the last, well, it was warm. It was cold, then it got warm, now it's cold again, and I'm still fighting. So when I found out this was going on, I've taken leave of absence from work and I've just moved up here. Can't get an accommodation, so the government's booked them all out. So I'm just figuring it out as I go along, but the generosity of everyone, I've been offered so many places to stay. This is one of those things where you've got to do what you've got to do to make sure that the future generations have what they need. And this truckers convoy here, this isn't just in Canada. This is happening in Australia, this is happening in New Zealand that I know of. You know, I've had friends back in Adelaide and in Perth send me messages saying that they've seen Canadian flags in protest this last Saturday being carried by Australians in both Adelaide and Perth, and that they're grateful that this happened because it's really roused the human spirit to stand up against this tyranny and dictatorships. So I'm here to the bitter end, you know. That's the hill I'll die on if necessary, because sometimes people have to stand for their principles, and I'm willing to do that. And I thank every one of the truckers and everyone of the, you know, the truckers are like the tanks and we're the infantry. And we've got to work together, because without the tanks, the infantry gets slaughtered, and without the infantry, the tanks get overrun. So, you know, it is a war, but it's peaceful, it's love, it's compassion, and it's the human spirit reignited. It's just beautiful. So, it's peace, love, and freedom.
Hey guys, we're in Ottawa right now. My name is Jeremy Bouffard. Today we are February 7th, I believe. Or
February 8th.
Yeah, February 8th, I believe. We're 1 week, past 1 week into the Freedom Convoy protests in Ottawa. And I just want to say that everything that's been going on here has been peaceful, it's been loving. I mean, I can't count how many unprivileged people that have been able to get back on their feet again since we've been here. I mean, the kids are out here playing hockey. We got people from all directions, from every different part of the world here that have been supporting us, and we've been supporting them as well. And I just wanted you guys to know that these days in history, I hope that they prevail, you know, and I hope that we do get our freedoms back, and that's what we're here. And until then, we're going to hold the line, boys and girls, and we're just going to keep spreading love, cheer, and unity for our freedom.
Thank you.
God bless America and Canada.
Really,
you know, I wish that my family was here right now, and I wish that they could actually see with their own eyes and not be at home having to listen to the lies that are happening on mainstream media, you know, including CBC, CTV, all those major news networks that are just spreading fear. So if there's anything I could tell you guys, you know, at this point, is the more the merrier. The more people that we have here, the more love that we spread, the better our chances are. And we're already winning, so let's just keep on winning together. God bless you all.
About what you say about the...
It's my name is Sandro Todd. I'm a truck driver, so I got with the convoy in Ottawa 2 weeks ago, and I came here for the freedom, for my rights, to get back my rights, to get back to exercise our rights you know, to lift up all the mandates, restriction, and no more mask and everything. But and also, sorry, but also we have to throw out all of that Liberal Party from the parliament, and because these guys is not for Canadian citizens, it's not for Canada, you know. So destroy it. It's so important for Canadian people to know about the history. The history is repeat itself all the time, and I think, you know, not much people in Canada knows the history, learn the history. You know, I live in a communist country, so I coming from one of the poorest communist country from Europe, Romania. So I was born in Romania as a Hungarian nationality, so I am both citizens, Romanian and Hungarian too. And I know what it means to live in communism. So I lived 14 years in communism, which is we destroyed everything, you know, myself, my families, you know, and that's why in 1989 we took it out the streets to make a change about communism to democratic country, and it was exactly like Canadians say, enough is enough. So plenty of things, you know, people has to think now, like use your brain. What's going on in Canada right now? You know, they wanna take up our freedom, our rights, you know, and we have to stop them. We have to stop them because this is the last chance for Canada, the last chance for the whole world. Actually, not even for Canada. So, but Canada is stand up now. So all of the country from the whole world, they want to catch Canada, and we have to be united, you know, because not even Canada. If Canada losing, we're losing everything, lose the whole world, everything. So what is gonna be, what is coming actually, if we're losing, is worse than a communist regime, what I believe, you know. But we have to be, so actually we have to thinking positive, we will win this war. That's why I'm here, you know, for others, guys, for other colleagues, you know, other friends and other brothers. What can I say? You know, I wanna see people wake up and don't be brainwashed anymore about the government. So never ever believe in the government. I had a grandfather who was in the Second World War. He fought 3 years, you know, for Hungary. And one time I was kid. I remember I was kid. He said to my father, he said John, because my father's name was John, you know. Janos in Hungarian name, but you know, if I translate in English, he's John. Yeah. He said, Janos, never ever believe in government, because this government is not for you. The government wanna use everybody to pay taxes, everything to making good from the government, not for you. And he said even an example. He said, I fight 3 years in a war. The government never ever came back to me to say, hey, thank you so much, Sandor. We need to try for other people who is still dreaming, is still, you know, they have something on their eyes, like a cover. They can't see, you know. They can't see, because this is not what, as I told you before, this is not what you want. This is what they want to do with you. You know what I mean? So how can they violate the human dignity? This is my first question about this fucking government. Because there is in a Charter of Rights, you know? So the Charter of Rights is the human dignity can be violated. It has to be respected and protected. So what we see now, everything is violated. Everything. You know, you can't cross, you know, the street because they close the street. Where is the free movement? Come on. This is only the first thing. Where is the free movement? So they already violating, and there's a government violating, you know, the Charter of Rights. So when we speak about the human dignity, we're not speaking about the parliament, we're not speaking about the council, we're not speaking about the state, you know, we're speaking about the human dignity. So it's terrible. And also the government cannot say to you, oh listen, you have to choose between A and B. I want to be the one making my own choices. The government has to create me an environment where I can exercise my right to choose. You know? So, not the government say me, oh listen, you have to choose, you know, this one. No, I want to make my own choices.
You're gonna have more chances. For your documentary, do you smell? The freedom? Freedom is coming soon. I love you guys.